Yeah, Streamyard. I told you about that like 7, 8 months ago. But wait, we're not even talking about live video today. Calm down. Hi, everyone. It's your girl, Miss Eileen, and I want to talk about video premieres. Video premieres are the hot new trend that all of the content platforms are making available to users like you and me. You can do premieres on YouTube and even on Twitch and on Facebook. And I'm going to show you how you can upload video premieres to your Facebook page. And then I'm also going to tell you some of the pros and cons of using them. And I like to say hello to my friend Tish Rosales. Hey, 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 you've been hanging with me all day today. Great to see you. You know what it is now. I can come on cam, right? Okay, so video premieres on Facebook. They start with you uploading your video. Now, I recommend, and these are the recommendations that are actually coming from Facebook, that your video be at least 3 minutes long, especially if you have joined their creator program and your videos are monetized. And so you're going to upload a 16 by 9 video. Let's say it's 1920 by 1080. Okay. And so I've already started the process here. So let's just go to the screen share. So I've already started uploading my video. Okay. And let me just pop out the chat here. And behind the scenes on the YouTube side. All right. So you're going to give it a title. You also need to give it a description, or Facebook won't let you go forward unless you do that. I always like to tag people. In this case, I'm going to tag myself. And if there was anyone else in the video, of course, you want to tag them. This is a unique feature of Facebook. You know, you can tag people with this little tag option here, right? If you have pages that you want to tag, you would tag them within the text that you're writing out in the description. Let's just say, for example, I want to tag my daughter's page, which is Better Than Success, all right? So you see how that works. Okay, I'm not going to tag her. Now, next, you need to add tags. These are video tags so that Facebook knows what category that your video is in. So I found that a good one for my videos is education, technology. You can put multiple tags in here, okay? But we're not going to go through those right now. All right, let's scroll down. I think that's all we have on this side. Now let's look over on the right-hand side. These are the different panels that you have. If you have a thumbnail, you can upload the thumbnail here. All right. I'm not going to do that right now. Ad breaks. Remember I said you can monetize. You join that Facebook creator program. I can tell you more about that later. And I want to say hi to everyone who's joined live. Subtitles and captions, very important on Facebook, okay? So what you're going to do here is you're just going to select your language. Of course, for me, it's English, and get Facebook to auto-generate the captions. This way, you can come back later if you need to make any adjustments. Another really cool thing, interactive thing, and I've done an entire video about this, how to use the polls. Hi, Electronics, Hiking, and Jesus Talk. How are you? And so you can add a poll. Now, I've done a whole entire video on creating polls, so I'm not going to add one to this particular video. All right? And then this tracking would be just for your own purposes of keeping things organized back in the back end. Okay, now what I really love is how Facebook Oh, phooey. You know what? I'm going to have to back out because Facebook, because I uploaded that so long ago that they have already not, they've already taken that premiere option away from me. So we're just going to close that out and we're going to start from scratch. And I'll just come back on and keep you guys company while we're uploading that video. Okay. Oh, looks like it did it quickly. So I'm just going to put in here test and testing. Okay. All right, because I want you to see what happens. And I didn't put tags on it that time. But this is the main screen that I want us to get to. Because you've already seen, I've done everything on this checklist. I love that they give us this checklist over on the right-hand side. 3 minutes long, turn on the ad breaks, video description, tags. I showed you that already, but it's red now. You're going to click Premiere, and you're going to pick the time that you want this to go live or that you want it to premiere. All right. And then you're going to add an image if you have an image to go with it, etc. Then you're going to hit publish. Okay. So that went well because I didn't have to wait too long for it to upload. Okay. Oh, I just remembered I forgot something. Everybody likes a lower third, and so I just wanted you guys to see that I have one too. It's just, I have to finish building it out. You saw that, Miss Eileen Speaks. Okay. There it is, your digital media tour guide. Yay, it filled in. Okay. So next, we are going to take a look at some of your comments that have come in. So let's get rid of that lower third there. And Tish knows that it's Super Cute Saturday. Yes. It's a day when I go to the hairdresser. Not every Saturday, but only on Super Cute Saturday. And Tish said, I look really cute. Thank you, Tish. Author, hey sis, blessings from Hollywood Hills, California. All right. Thank you, author, for coming. And Electronics, Hiking, and Jesus Talk. You guys remember to connect with one another. Hit those little 3 dots in the chat box over on the left hand, on the right hand side. You'll see the 3 dots, and you'll see one of the options is go to channel. And Andy said, great to catch you live. Love your podcast. Always such useful content. Yes, I brought back the podcast, the Anchor Show podcast. The other podcast is still around too. But thank you so much for the kind words. And Mark Zuckerberg really led Facebook to a good direction. Oh, that was a nice thing to say. You know, yeah, that brings me to some of the pros and cons, because now that we're on the screen here, let's go back to our interface. You can, after you hit publish and you've got your time in here and you can upload an image, one of the cons of doing video premieres on Facebook versus YouTube, once you've set that time, like if you're somebody like me and you're like, let's just put it for 20 minutes from now. And then you realize, oh, I need to change something. I want to change that thumbnail. You have until 10 minutes prior to going to your premiere being available. Up until 10 minutes. Any changes you make after that, your premiere won't go live at the time that you want it to. Oh, and by the way, I just saw that I have 1 thumbs up. You guys know about hashtag 2 taps, right? 2 taps. 1 tap to like the video and 1 tap to share it out. And if you're new here, 2 taps, 1 tap to subscribe, and another tap to turn on those notifications. And okay, so That's something to keep in mind. You have 10 minutes if you need to make any changes. Okay, now the other difference between doing a premiere on Facebook versus YouTube is YouTube. And if you didn't watch that video that I did the other day, that was the first one in this series. YouTube will play a 2-minute countdown video. Like, for example, if I was to schedule it to go live at 1 p.m. Eastern, because it's almost 1 p.m. Eastern, if I was on YouTube, at 1 p.m., the 2-minute countdown video with music would start playing. And I showed, like I said, I did a demo of it in the previous video. But Facebook doesn't give you a video. Okay? But it does give people the opportunity to click to get reminded and all of that. But there's no real countdown. Just the little text countdown that you see on any event or anything else that's scheduled, on Facebook. So now the benefits and why premieres are being so important and on trend right now is because they bring together the best of being live and being able to have a pre-recorded, mistake-free video. Okay? So the idea is that when you launch your premiere, that you're actually there with your audience when they have questions and in the chat. Like now I have chat here. And for example, Friar Wade is here. Hi, Friar Wade. Good afternoon. Great to see you. And Tisha's saying hi to Friar. And do I have thoughts on the upcoming digital currency? No, I have absolutely no thoughts on it. And I have absolutely no information on it. Other than it's called, nope, I can't even tell you what it's called. I wanted to say Capri, but then I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Oh, Libra. And I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. So, yeah, I'm not into that. But I will keep my eye on it when it actually happens. And hashtag 2 taps. That's right. And I only see 2 thumbs up. Maybe I'm not getting the correct number of thumbs up here because there's more than 2 of you guys here. So I don't think some more thumbs up for this video, some more likes are hiding. Matt Rappaport, hello, my dear. Great to see you on one of my lives. We always see each other over in the groups. So it's nice to see you here on YouTube, which is my main platform there. And I see Radio Don is helping me out with the name of that Facebook currency. It's not cryptocurrency. That I do know because my friend Christian Karasevich and Phil Gorbachev covered it on their Social Chefs show. And they said it's actually not cryptocurrency because there's no anonymity with it. They know exactly who you are. So, okay, guys. So let's see. I'm just going to look at my notes really quickly. With the Facebook premieres, there's no real countdown timer, like a video countdown timer, like the one you get on YouTube. And there's also a video countdown timer on Twitch. And, before I go any further, I have to give props to Twitch because Twitch was the first platform to have the video premieres. Okay? And when you think of Twitch, you always think of live streams. But they did it first. And then YouTube copied off of them. And then Facebook was like, hey, y'all got something going on? We want it too. So, so now they have it on Facebook. Now, here's another comparison I want to give you. The difference between doing a premiere on YouTube and doing a premiere on Facebook. If your channel is monetized on YouTube, you can get super chats. Yes, people can give you super chats, just like you guys, if anyone was there, were to give me a super chat now. If I had a premiere scheduled, once you schedule that premiere on YouTube, that opens up the chat, which means people can give you a super chat. So you can schedule your premiere 2-3 days out. I'm not even sure what the limit is on how many days ahead you can schedule a premiere on YouTube. I would have to look into that. But in the meantime, your chat is open and you can be getting super chats the whole time. Okay? Because in a premiere with YouTube, you have chat and comments. That's a really unique thing. And this is information nobody else is telling y'all, okay? Because most people that do YouTube training only do YouTube training. But I'm doing a Facebook training today. Facebook doesn't have that. You know, right now, we can't really get any kind of donation directly on Facebook unless we're part of a super duper exclusive set of pages that Facebook is working on a beta program with right now. And the only reason why I know about this program is because I'm actually part of it. Not my page, but I mean, I am paying someone who has access to this feature. But it's a very select group of people but you pay on a monthly basis. Okay, so it starts at like $5. I think across the board, it's $5 a month that you can pay. And so the one that I am using is the one that I'm paying or supporting is Adventure Social. And they're the only ones that I know that have it. You know, I mean, I stay in my lane when I'm on Facebook, so I'm sure there's hundreds of other pages and probably even thousands of others. But it's nothing like YouTube. YouTube, there's millions of creators whose channels are monetized. And for those of you who aren't monetized and still working to get to that requirements that are needed, all I can tell you is hang in there. It does happen, and it does benefit. You know, even if you make 50, 60 bucks a month, that's more than what you were making, you know, before you get monetized. So it's worth it. And Tisha's saying, yes, I know Adventure Social. Yeah, and so they have some really great trainings over there. And I really wanted to go through the experience. But when it comes to Facebook, it's very limited in the benefits that you get monetarily, directly from Facebook. But what I recommend, and I've even sent this to folks when I see the advertisement, I will send it to whoever is top of mind that day. Facebook has a creator program. Facebook has a creator program. Sign up for that creator program, and you can possibly, if you get in and all that, and I don't know what the requirements are, you can monetize your videos. Now, I've been in the creator program for about not quite a year yet, but the monetization is nothing at all like YouTube, because once your video is out there on Facebook, for the most part, people only see it like the day or within, unless you promote it, but within a few days of when you actually posted it. Whereas with YouTube, your content can go on and on and on. I mean, I've got videos on YouTube that I wish people didn't see, but, you know, I just leave them up there just because it's a way for people to find me. Because sometimes, you know, because I do social media tutorials. And hello, my dear Lauren, Birdie Lynn. You're welcome, my dear. Okay, I'm gonna give some shout outs because some folks came in that I've never met before. Adrienne Francis, hi. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for being part of the community today. I love watching Miss Eileen on Saturday with a cup of coffee, like I used to watch Saturday morning cartoons. Yes! Put me up there with Bullwinkle. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Here's a good question from Electronics and Hiking. How much money do you make off affiliate programs such as TubeBuddy? when you're in an affiliate program, the amount of money that you make, first, each program has different rules about how much of a cut they give you, or if they pay you by leads. That's a whole nother training. But since you specifically asked about TubeBuddy, I will just speak on my experience because everybody doesn't have the same deal that I have. But let's just say, for example, someone were to use my TubeBuddy link and sign up, then I would get 50% of whatever plan they buy, because TubeBuddy has various different plans. So I would get 50% of that. That's how it works for me with TubeBuddy. I'm guessing that some of the other YouTubers that may have a huge audience and bring in a lot of sales, they may get even more of a percentage. But I think it starts with 50%. You would have to apply for the program now. There may be some that don't even get 50%, maybe only get 40 or 30%. But it's still, the point of affiliate marketing is that you provide and you introduce your audience to something that they can definitely use. You've used it, you've liked it, and you know that they can benefit from it. For example, for those of you who saw the very beginning of this video, I sort of made a little joke. It was an inside joke about Streamyard. Streamyard is one of the platforms that I've been talking about and bragging about for months now. And all of a sudden, people are discovering it. It's like, I've been talking about StreamYard for months, and people are finding it and acting like doing backflips. I'm like, I've been talking about that. But they weren't listening to me. That's okay. I don't feel no type of way. And EcammLive. I was looking at one of my old tutorials, because this is what I'm using right now. This is how I am bringing these comments up on screen. How are you? Thank you for having me. You're welcome, dear. I'm bringing comments up on screen using EcammLive. And also, this is coming from EcammLive. My little lower third, even though I don't really like lower thirds. I just want you guys to know. Here's why I don't like them, because I don't like how it's cutting me off. I don't like that. But anyway, it's nice that I can use these things, okay? I've been talking about EcammLive, and I was looking at one of my old videos with EcammLive before they went to a monthly subscription. It used to be only a one-time payment, and I kept telling everybody, get it now, get it now, get it now. No, they didn't listen. They waited. Well, I shouldn't say they didn't listen. A lot of people listened, because I make out very well with EcammLive. Okay, but it's Mac only, which is why I got interested in StreamYard, because all my folks that don't have Macs, I wanted everybody, because StreamYard is browser-based. And so now everybody can use StreamYard. And StreamYard is really super, super slick. So always have the links down in the description, or as my friend Bandrew would say, check the doobly-doo to see what I diddly did. And you can see all of my affiliate links, as well as how I sometimes put them up on screen. Do I have one right now? Yeah, I do have one. Aha, there's an EcammLive link right there. ILEANE.link/EcammLive. And I don't have a TubeBuddy realm right now, but thanks for asking that question. Okay, let's see, what else? Okay, this question already says unrelated. Now, I haven't read it yet because I'm not a speed reader, but Radio Don's been hanging with us, so let's see what it says. Any word on when YouTube story/community will be out of beta? I'll probably not make that 10K sub requirement. Okay, first, it's a great question. So even though we're talking about Facebook today, I love YouTube, so I'll probably take your YouTube question any day. First, I have a community tab. And for any of you who have not gone over to my community tab, in fact, I was telling Tish about it the other day, and she went over there and she saw some stuff that she probably didn't even know I was posting over there. So you don't need 10,000 for the community tab. I'm not exactly sure what the requirement is for the community tab, okay? When Tom Leone, who is a product manager, or I forget his title, he's a director, he's a bigwig over at Facebook, and you know he came on my channel, yeah, to talk about Studio Beta, and I asked him about this, you know, because I feel like 10,000 is, I don't understand why they always use subscribers as a basis for perks. You know, why can't they use something like loyalty, like how long you've been on the platform, or how many videos you've uploaded, or how many comments you've left, helpful comments, of course. And he thought there was fair points, but I know that particular topic is not under him. He would have to pass it along, and I know he passed it along. I'm sure he did. But to answer your question about the 10,000 for the stories, I don't know, but I tell you what I do. I have my own little trick for YouTube stories. I don't watch them. Y'all not going to give them to me? I'm not going to watch them. I got Facebook stories. I got Instagram stories. I got Facebook page stories. I don't need YouTube stories. And one thing that YouTube doesn't do well with the stories, and they had this problem back in the day before they let us upload custom thumbnails. They catch people in the most awkward positions and with the weirdest faces. There's nothing compelling to make you want to click on them. Whereas stories on Facebook, well, not Facebook, but on Instagram, it's just a person's profile pic. And it puts the red ring around, and you know they have a story. I don't understand why. It's like everybody, even the most professional, awesome looking, they're always like, you know, like, why do I want to click on that? I'm not into that. So anyway, good question, even though it was semi off topic. And so Tish said, tell me about it. She has been putting on us on StreamYard and EcammLive. Highly recommend those videos. Yes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I saw a super chat come in. Michael Daniels in the house. Thanks, Michael. From Michael, love supporting fellow creators. Thank you so much, Michael. It's so great. It's so great to have you here. And have you, Michael, ever done a Facebook premiere or even a YouTube premiere? Okay. I know the other day, Michael, you said that you were testing Facebook on your phone and it wasn't going to the right people. And I wanted to follow up with you on that because I think part of that, what I didn't understand was were you going live on your profile or on your page or in the group? That makes a big difference. And were you just using a regular native Facebook app? Because there are other apps you can. You help so many folks, so I had to. Oh, thank you, honey. And let's go back. 1,000 is a requirement for community. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Electronics, Hiking, and Jesus Talk. And I know your name, but it slips my mind right now. But you guys definitely follow him. He's got a very nice channel. And Tish is saying how she loves her Mac. Yes, I love my Mac too. And you know, I'm in the PC world as well because at work I have a PC and I actually have what they call a notebook as a laptop. I don't know what the difference is between notebook and a laptop, but I call it a laptop. And sometimes I bring it home. So I actually brought it home this weekend. And I like that it's very, very lightweight because this Mac I have is a big iMac, 27-inch chumpy. But I can tell y'all something right now. I promise you, I will not pay $1,000 for a stand. You know, the new stands that coming out with the new Macs, $1,000. Stop playing. I will prop that bad boy up on books. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not getting $1,000 stand. That's ridiculous. Okay. I got that off my chest. I have done YouTube premieres only. Okay, yes. So, once again, the advantage. Just make sure I went over all my notes. Videos uploaded as drafts cannot be changed to premieres. Oh, um, yeah. Back to the Facebook premieres. I had written myself some notes to remind you of. If you're going to do a premiere on Facebook, the Facebook premieres, um, if you upload the video as a draft, because I did that the other day, I was prepping for a video, right? And I was like, let me go through all these steps and show you guys what to do. That's why I decided to go ahead and just do it live. Because the video, the pre-recorded video I was working on, it didn't work. And I uploaded it, and just like you saw earlier today, because I didn't go in there and tell it to make it a premiere fast enough, it wouldn't give me that option. So when you're going to do a premiere, you know you're doing a premiere, go ahead and schedule that premiere when you upload it. Because if you just go away and come back to it, it's not going to let you do it. Okay? So just heads up on that, because I tried it and it didn't work. Get out of here with that. Oh, I don't know what I did wrong. Breathe. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. All right. Let me just put my little lower third up one more time. And I'm so proud of myself. Somebody did a little tutorial on how to make them in Keynote. And of course, now you can barely see it says your digital media tour guide because I don't have the right color on. And I didn't think of that when I was making it. Oh, I totally am not good with lower thirds. Okay, so let's just do a quick recap. Video premieres are a hot trend that all the platforms are starting to offer. There's subtle differences between the premieres, but the concept is that it's a hybrid where you get the best of the live streaming world along with the benefits of being able to upload your pre-recorded video where you don't make a lot of flubs and things. And when that video goes live, you can be there in the chat just like you can with a live stream. So don't upload a premiere and think, oh, I'm getting ready to go to bed. Let me just upload this premiere. And, believe me, people will do this, okay? My advice is not to do it that way. That's not the point of it. The point of it is for you to be there watching it with your audience. So with that said, I want to tell you guys about my podcast. And I probably will do another video to show you how to do premieres on Twitch. And one of the things that I've been doing on Twitch is I have been doing watch parties of the podcast. Only could do that because of the power of EcammLive, by the way. Well, I could use another tool, but I don't use those tools. And I've been recording the podcast. I just started this past week, so my goal is to try to do it every weekday, or at least 4 days out of the week, okay? And so just to give you the link, if you want to go ahead and you could subscribe in your podcast listening app of choice, you would go to eileen.link/anchorpodlink. But another thing that I'm doing is turning those into videos and then uploading and created my own watch party, my own version of a watch party. Because, I just like to test. And, Michael Daniels and I are of the same of the same mindset. Oh, Shakita, first time, honey. Hi, dear. Or maybe it's the first time in a while. Good afternoon, Shakita. You make sure you guys, everybody follow each other. Click the 3 dots on the side of the chat there. And Michael says, I agree. You can collaborate with your audience in premieres. You can You can be there to help folks. I enjoy watching along with everyone else. Yeah. And then you're kind of hands free. You don't have to worry about pushing buttons and all the like I'm doing now, right? I love testing things so much. Okay, so because I wanted to give my Twitch channel a jump start. Okay, because I've achieved affiliate status over there on Twitch, but I haven't got a payout yet. And one of the reasons why I haven't is because I stopped streaming over there. But then when they introduced the subscriber only stream, because one of the reasons I stopped streaming on Twitch was because I was actually getting trolled. Yeah. The trolls found me and they started coming out. But I don't know if they're gone now, but they haven't realized that I started streaming again. But if I see them, then I can start back with my subscriber only. But what I've done is taken the podcast and made a little video. Why don't I just give you guys a little example of what that video looks like? I'm just going to play a little bit of it, okay, guys, so you can see what it looks like. Here it is. This is my podcast listening watch party. Snapchat was the very first social media platform to embrace the stories format. Well, Instagram couldn't buy Snapchat, so they just completely copied the entire format, and then Okay, so I gave you a little taste of it. And I actually uploaded one of those videos, a different format video, here on YouTube to introduce this concept that I have of, podcasting needs stories too. So Snapchat has stories, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube has stories, but podcasting needs stories too. So instead of me saying that I'm doing podcasting news, I'm doing stories. So it's sort of news. It's a blend of news and tutorials, but it's my flavor. It's giving you why I think it's important for podcasters and also for social media. And I have to say hi to my friend Alfredo Tigolo. Hello. Alfredo's doing big things up there in the Amazon warehouse up there. High five, Alfredo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Michael, thank you again for the super chat. And let's see, I think I cover all the questions. Let me go. Oh, I did miss one comment. I understand what you mean with lower thirds, but I use them all the time. Yeah, I find, a lot of times people want their broadcast to be like TV newscasts. And I'm like, well, I don't like watching TV newscasts. Why would I want my podcast or my live stream to look like that? And the worst to me, in my opinion, is the scrolling text that goes across the bottom. It's like, well, am I supposed to read the text or am I supposed to look at you? Why are you live if I'm going to read the text? You can just do this. Snapchat was the very first social media platform to embrace the stories format. In today's podcasting stories, I want to focus our attention on Apple Podcasts. Now, you may have heard that in the next iteration of our Mac operating software, okay, I was just joshing around a little bit there, but like if I'm supposed to read what's on the screen, then why am I looking at you? Why are you doing a live stream? Why don't you just put the words up and then I can just read them? But you're talking about something different than the words that's going across the bottom of the screen. That just drives me crazy. It's my pet peeve. I know people, I'm not trying to change the world because me not liking it is not stopping anybody from doing it. But I just want y'all to think about how ridiculous that is. Or maybe it's just me that thinks it's ridiculous. Exactly. It's live. It is so much fun shooting from the hip. Yes. Wait. And there's someone else here. Oh my gosh, hey, the Trendy Savings channel gal. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you have a shop right in your area, and even if you don't, and you want to know how to save, you can walk in that supermarket. By the time you finish watching my girl here, the supermarket probably owe you $2 when you walk out with a cart full of stuff. Cause she got it going on. I love her. I love, and she's so entertaining, and she's so. You could just look at that smile she has in her profile pic, and you just know you need to watch that channel. Even if you don't do the shopping in your home, watch her, cause she's funny and she's cute, adorable. Love her. And she said hi. And come on, tell us your name again, because I forgot. Oh, thanks. Yeah, yes, you're awesome. You are, and you can tell that you have it all thought out before you go. You put a lot of uh, you put a lot of prep time into your videos, and it shows. And you're one of those channels that I really, off the top of my head, I can't remember if you have a lot of subscribers or not, but how many ever subscribers you have, you should have more, because you're just a diamond in the rough. Well, you're not even in the rough. Joy, 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 joy. Oh, I should remember that when I see your face. You're joy, because you're so joyful. It kind of is. Okay, Adrian. I'm sorry. I put your comment up late, so I just want to. I didn't come to read. I came to watch and learn with friends. That's what I'm talking about, Michael. Jeez. So the lower thirds don't bother me as much, especially if you have a guest on. And, people need to be reminded what the guest's name is and all that. But I feel like this. This is why I'm not a fan of, even though I think this one was cute. I just liked it because it took me so long to figure out how to do it. I watched someone do a tutorial on it, on using Keynote to create these. And I just followed exactly step by step how they, only thing I changed was the words. But I feel like this. If you're already on my channel, watching my channel, or consuming my content wherever it may be, that's all I need you to do. Of course, I want you to know that my name is Eileen. Of course, I want you to know that it's spelled differently, ILEANE, and all of that. Yes, I want that. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I don't have to force it on you that it's just got to be sitting up there the whole time. You're already here. Jeez. Thank you so much. That comment pushed me to do so. Push me to do so. Okay. Hey, you're welcome, Joy. Joy, joy, joy. Pushes me to do. Okay. We know what you meant. Yes. You take the time and you're thoughtful in your delivery, and your content is helpful. You show how to make the coupon. People can feed their whole family and all the people at the church just from watching your videos. And everybody's clothes going to be clean too, because she got the coupon deals on that as well. All right, friends. I think my friend Mr. Rodney is here. Getting ready to cook something. Oh, he tells me don't worry about him. But anyway, if anyone wants to see the gardens, you can go over to my Facebook page. As a matter of fact, let me see. Here's no, this is just how to contact me on Facebook. If you ever want to text me, you can text me there, m.me/Miss Eileen Speaks. Or you can just look for Miss Eileen Speaks on Facebook and find my Facebook page. I posted a video today. Facebook always shows us these memories, right? Well, they're not the only ones. Google will show you memories too. If you use Google Photos, and Google Photos showed me a memory today of, actually it was yesterday, of a day where I was at first I was at Bonefish Grill, and then later on I was over at Mr. Rodney's Gardens when he had the palm trees in the gardens, and they were so beautiful. So anyway, it's a short, 30-second video, but check your Google Photos sometimes. If you're using Google Photos, and if you're not using Google Photos, you should, because you should back up. Even if you have iPhones, you should always back up all your photos in Google Photos. These tips are totally random, but I just thought y'all would like to know. I love helping folks. We need to collaborate one day, have you on the show with Heather and I. Thank you for all you do. You're welcome. Yes, I would love to be on the show with you and Heather. By the way, guys, that show is Tinkering with Tech. So make sure you follow Michael Daniels as well. And he also has a Plus Word game show that he's using StreamYard. Okay. Make sure y'all go back and watch the first 20 seconds of this video, because I want y'all to see what I did about the StreamYard thing. Because it's funny, we're in the community group over on Facebook, in the StreamYard community group, and all of a sudden, I don't know why, all of a sudden, there's all these people that are discovering StreamYard for the very first time, and it's like, come on, y'all, it's been out. Where y'all been? So, come on, don't hide under a rock. Totally true. Back up your photos. Yes, on Google Photos. And then every now and then, and they do it randomly, just like Facebook, they'll make a little movie for you. And you can go in there and you can edit that movie if they put a photo in there you didn't want. And you can change the music that they put to it as well. Or sometimes they just stylize a photo for you. Like, you took this really good photo, and they know I don't know how they know which ones are worth being stylized or not. And then they'll put some type of filter on it. And it's really cool. I love how they do that. And let's make sure I get this one. Have you ever used OBS for any streams? Nope. I never use OBS. And Alfredo, who's here, he can stand up for me. From the very first time I saw OBS, I said I will never, ever, 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 ever use that program. And I'm sticking to my word. And I don't have to. And with Ecamm and StreamYard, I never have to use OBS. And I'm happy. That is so true. Love StreamYard. So easy and no downloads. And it's really easy to have guests on. So one of the things that I find podcasters struggle with, every podcasting group, people are just like, how do I do remote recordings? How do I get my guests on? It's just like, just use StreamYard, and download that video afterwards. If you're on Facebook, I have a video that shows you all the places where you have to go to download your video. YouTube makes it super easy to download video. And it's just super easy. And the person, if they're worried about being on cam, they really don't have to be on cam. They just have to come on with you. And then you have your recording there for your podcast. And so StreamYard, I love it. From the first day when Gage contacted me, I've been a fan of it. And OBS is hard to use, but with enough practice, OBS works fine. Yes, but the point that I was making, Alfredo, and I'll make it again, I don't need to learn it. I learn all the things and teach all the things. I don't need to learn OBS. I learned some stuff that I forgot I even learned. I was looking at some of my old video. I'm giving myself a YouTube audit. And I'm going back through my old videos. I've had a channel almost 10 years. Actually, this year makes 10 years. There's videos, tutorials that I'm like, I don't even remember that tool. So I just don't need OBS. It's just not something that I need. Michael's another OBS fan. I use OBS for all my game shows. So Michael is someone to learn OBS from for electronics, hiking, and Jesus talks. And my girl Tish is saying, preach. What happened to YouTube church, Tish? Why don't you like OBS? It's complicated. This is why I like the beauty of StreamYard. Now, Shakita, I know that you, with your podcast, I don't remember you ever doing interviews, but If you ever wanted to do an interview, instead of using Anchor's Record with Friends, which can sometimes work and sometimes doesn't, try StreamYard. It's so easy. It's like you go in there, you tell it, you approve it for your camera and for your mic, and then when you get in the interface, you'll see a link, a place where you can invite friends, and you get that link and you send that person that link, and boom, they're in. And you can go live on your group. You can. I even have been interviewed, and a person set up a group, a private group or a secret group, whatever, just for the purpose of doing the interview. Even though the interview was going to be on a podcast, it wasn't for the benefit of the live stream. It was for the benefit of actually doing the interview. There you go. Hashtag Tish is my hashtagologist, y'all. She don't play. Hashtag Eileen YouTube Church. Thank you very much, Tish. Oh, and don't forget, speaking of hashtags, hashtag 2 taps. 2 taps. 1 tap to like the video and 1 tap to share with your friends. And if you're new here, 1 tap to subscribe, 2 taps to get the notifications. It makes sense. Use what you want. Yep, that's right. And you know, honestly, OBS doesn't work that well with Macs either. And most people that you find that love OBS are not on a Mac. I'm not saying that everybody, but most people. You provide so many tools and resources just in the short time I've been following you alone. Plus, you make things easy for us non-techies. Yes! And you know what? One of my missions is going to be to get people to stop saying that they're non-techie. I want y'all to stop saying that. I want y'all to embrace your inner tech, your inner techie, your inner geek. Embrace it. Because I feel like this. You on the internet, right? Well, you're a geek. And you're techie. Now, you might not be tech savvy as everybody, you know, who you see on here using OBS and doing game shows like Michael. But all you need to do is learn which button to push. And that's it. That's all. That overcomes all the non-techie, non-geeky stuff. Just know which button to push. There you go. Like I'm going to push this one right now. Bam. Uh-oh. Shakita said, thank you. I will definitely keep this in mind. You're welcome, Shakita. And my girl, Dryer Buzz, is here. Anybody in Atlanta? Make sure that y'all find out where she's serving up all that good food that she cooks. Because Dryer Buzz, she does some really good eats. Had my mouth watering just watching it on Instagram. Okay, I think I got everybody's comments and stuff. And, oh, yes, talking about the StreamYard group. Yes, the list is always long of new members. I forgot, Shakita, you're already in the StreamYard group. Yes, I have not seen you live on StreamYard, though. Maybe one day you know what, message me whenever you go live, like on your page or whatever, where you want people to see it, because I have not seen any of your lives yet. You know, I've always listened to your podcast, and you mentioned that you needed to get back into podcasting, and I did it. I did a podcast Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yep, I did one almost every day this week. I didn't do one Monday. But I did a live stream on Monday. And so I'm starting to, doing the repurposing, guys. So, like I said, this is like one big grand experiment where I am repurposing the podcast into a video, even though it's not just with a still image. It's going to have some kind of movement. But using Ecamm, I can go live on Twitch with that pre-recorded video, and then I can still go in and interact and put comments up. Like this morning, Tish was there when I was live on Ecamm. I'm on Twitch using Ecamm, and even though I was playing the podcast, I was able to put her comments up and all that. Google Photos is the best application Google had made, in my opinion. Yes, and the only thing about Google Photos, you just can't get too comfortable with it because you just never know when Google going to take stuff away. But for now, use it while it's there. Because one good thing about Google, if they do decide to take things away, like they're getting ready to get rid of Hangouts, they tell you like so far in advance. Just like with the YouTube analytics, with the Creator Studio. That Creator Studio beta has been out almost 2 years. Because they know people freak out when they take stuff away. So, and Google Plus, it took Google Plus like 6 years to die. So we're still mad that it's dead, but, Anyway. Okay, so let's see. I don't think I missed anything else. Oh, hey, Virginia. How are you, dear? It's great to see you there. And Michael said, thank you for being you. You're welcome, Michael. Barbara and Percy up in heaven. They did that. Yes, I go live in my group or page. I will let you know when I go live on my page. Yeah. Just message me. And then I'll be able to get there, and hopefully I can watch it when it's live too. Wow, I just rewound this video. Didn't know we can go back. Yes, you can rewind. Yes, you can. I think you can only do that on YouTube. I'm not sure if you can do that on Facebook. I'm not sure. And hey, Author Moorhead, how are you? And by the way, for those that don't know about Ecamm, you guys know I love Ecamm and all that. One of the latest things that they just rolled out is they increased the resolution. We can go up to 4K. Actually, I think we can. Can we go higher than 4K? No, we can go really high. This is to accommodate people that have those DSLR cameras, which I'm thinking about getting one, but I really don't know if I need one. But you can go really high, which is 1440p, or you can go 4K, which is 2160p. This is something that Streamyard definitely needs to work on, because Streamyard only has 720p. They got to get with 1080. Like right now, I'm streaming in 1440p. It's just, me. So it probably doesn't look any different to you guys. But it's great to know. Oh, Virginia knows. I remember from Twitter long ago. Hey, girl, Virginia is shouting you out, Dryer Buzz. So, as I always tell you guys, I'll say it one more time. Connect with one another. I'm going to try to do a proper screen share, but sometimes it doesn't share the right screen initially. But I'm going to get it, right? So, yeah, actually it's there, but I want you guys to see the chat. No, not that one. Pop out. That. Okay, so just to remind you, when you see someone in chat, you click on the 3 dots over on the right-hand side, and one of the options, you won't have as many options as what I have here. You'll just have 3 options, and it will be go to channel. So go to each other's channel. So as a matter of fact, there was one person here who I had never seen before, and I'm going to make sure I go to Adrienne's channel right now. And I popped open the channel, notice this, but everything else is still there. And I'm going to subscribe. It's not going to hurt. I see that she is doing some gaming, streaming. That's okay. All right. So I just wanted to make sure, it's all about community and connections. You never know, the person that you meet may be the next person that you collaborate with on a video. They may be somebody you meet IRL. You just never know, right? So, did you try looking for used DSLR? Oh, okay. DSLRs are $1,000, which I can't afford. Well, the Canon M50, actually they have some kits that have the lens and the tripod and all that. It's like $6.99 or $7.99, one of the two. There's two different kits that I'm looking at. But honestly, I have one foot in the door, one foot out, because I'm like, do I need that? If I were to spend more time outdoors filming things, I would feel that it was more needed. But, like I got the green screen sitting there. When's the last time you guys seen me use the green screen? I don't even remember. I'm going to have to go scroll back through my YouTube history to look for the green screen. And that's sitting there, and that thing cost me almost $200. And it's sitting there on the floor. You just can't have everything. You can't do all the things. Okay? Stay in your lane. So, one of my supporters gave me a DJI 4K camera. Now, see, now that's what I'm talking about. And I got some wonderful supporters that do give me really nice things. And that one is really good because with the cooking show, you need that. You need a camera with a cooking show. Well, because it's a cooking show, right? You're showing the food. And you need to really, the iPhone ain't getting it with because you have multiple cameras and a switcher. And I know that Yolanda, which is Dryer Buzz, I have up on the screen now. I know that she uses switcher. What's for lunch? I hear Rodney, Yolanda wants to know what's for lunch. Just tell us what you're cooking. Oh, now he's saying, Eileen, do your thing. He wants some attention, y'all. But I can tell you right off the top, without even going in there, I already know he's frying some potatoes and something with onions because I see the onions sitting there. So with that, I want to thanks again. I will definitely give Michael Daniels a credits in the description. Check the doobly-doo to see what I diddly did. And I'll give a link to his channel with a shout out for the super chat. And I thought you thought that was a green screen. This is not the green screen. That's a plant that Mr. Rodney gave me. But I don't have to water that one though. Shh, don't tell nobody. And I always put this. I have a pink one and I have a white one. I throw over the back of this chair because the chair is just so plain Jane. Sometimes I forget and I'm like, darn, I forgot to put my fluffy. All right. That's called Leave Me Alone. No, he wants me to just let him cook. And there's a story behind all this. All right, I'm gonna tell you just a little teeny bit of the story. Mr. Rodney actually lives across the street. Why he has to cook in my kitchen, I don't know. Because he know I'm on YouTube Live, right? Y'all know. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Nothing against men. I'm just saying. All right, so let's see. Alfredo probably went over on eBay trying to help Electronics Hiking and Jesus Talk out. And eBay, see? I didn't even read that. eBay has a Canon EOS Rebel T6 DSLR camera for $250. Okay. Alfredo, thank you so much. You're such a blessing. Very, very nice. And he said he'll look at that. So you guys definitely connect with each other. I want all y'all to connect with each other. Really, it's nothing but good people here. And everybody here is, on the same vibe of helping one another, of being content creators, experimenting with things, pushing the envelope. Maybe we got a business going, maybe we don't. Or maybe we're a teenager, like Electronics Hiking and Jesus Talk. Or, we're just trying to make our stamp on the planet, right? And so all good people here. So with that, guys, we've talked about Facebook premieres. Check out my other video on Facebook premieres, and be sure to follow the podcast and check out the latest pod stories, and that's going to be at eileen.link/anchor-pod-link. That's going to allow you to subscribe in your podcast listening app of choice. And be sure to check out these other helpful tutorials on the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.